Welcome to DNA of a Football Play.
Hey, welcome to another edition of Video DNA of a Football Play. Today, I want to take a look at the final drive of the first half and the spring game and kind of give you an update of where things went, how they went, and kind of what I saw from those. Now, the first we're going to show here is the play number one. You can see there's right at 2 minutes left, and the ball is going to go about 70 yards in order to 65 to get a touchdown. So the first play we're going to run is a what I call four verticals concept, but it looks like they've tagged the inside receiver here. Instead of running vertical, he's going to run an out route. Everybody else is going to go vertical and vertical. And then this running back is just going to release right in here to the middle. So the coverage is pretty much what you would expect. We've got four in the run box here, 4, 5, 6 altogether, and looks like playing a man on all the other four wideouts, giving you one single high safety. So at four verticals is something you would like to run here to put this safety in conflict and try to put a receiver on both sides of him. Now I want to give you a quick look at the protection. Good there. Good there. Everybody's got good protection. You can see the quarterback looking downfield, looking at his safety, trying to look him off. Doesn't get the look he wants, so he's going to drop the ball here to his running back. Now the running back, well taught, get out of bounds. Let's get the clock stopped and move on to the next play. Now it's 2nd and 2, and going to go ahead and try to get the first down. So what you're looking at here is Kentucky's going to run 4 hitches. And that means going to here, hitch, here, hitch, here, hitch, here, and hitch. And the quarterback pre-snaps, his clock is not running. He's got time to really take a good survey of the field, find his best matchup. In this case, he's going to choose this one here. 1, it's a boundary throw, and 2, he's got the most cushion. So he's going to be looking here at Charles Walker on the all hitches. Again, we've got 4, 6 in the box. Nothing that we can't handle as far as a blitz goes. So no pressure there. Again, the protection looks good. Here. And here's your hitch route right there with Walker on the slot under our scoreboard right now. We'd like to see that ball thrown a little bit quicker because he's got him right now. 1, 2, let the ball go. He's got him right now. So the ball hits him as soon as he makes his turn. Kind of gives it a little false hitch step there, allowing this linebacker to come over and make it a little closer than it probably should have been, or that corner, I mean. But got the completion and got the first down. Now this was going to be a mesh play, and what you can see is that I'm going to bring him this way. Let me see if it's, yeah. So pre-snap, and on the previous play before this, I didn't point it out, playing this man coverage here, you tend to want to pick on this particular linebacker here if you can get a receiver going across the field. What Kentucky's going to do here, the blue team, going to bring him this way and him this way, and kind of pick on those linebackers. That's a good setup until this drops here back into the hole. Now he's going to be able to pick up this crossing at this point here. If you've got the ability to run a 5, 6, 7 yard out route, then that would have been something you could have checked to here. Notice you got the coverage, and then there with him going deep, no way he's going to get there, no way he would have got there. In any case, not a bad call, still with what we've got. Notice here's your mesher coming across right here, coming this way. Initially, you can see Barker looking at him like he's going to get him the ball, having plenty of room to run. But here is that safety linebacker that dropped back into the hole pre-snap. So Barker does a good job, hitches up, and hits the other mesher coming back this way, who does a nice job of fighting to get out of bounds. But he didn't get out of bounds. He tried to fight there. Moving a little forward, we got up to 1st and 10 now. Again, we're going to try to get the ball this time with Conrad, who's in for Charles Walker. And again, we're going to run that all hitch. It looks like this time they didn't run all hitch, ran post and a hitch. So this receiver here is going to come and run this post, and then he's going to hitch right here. And Barker's going to look initially to see what this man's doing. If he's dropping back onto that post, he needs to get the ball to the hitch right now. Or right now, he's got to go ahead and throw that hitch. He hesitates briefly, and then this defensive lineman here was able to get his hands up on the ball, knock it down. Probably better. Looks like he would have been tackled in bounds anyhow. Not altogether bad. And now we've moved to 1st and 10 again. We're down to 40 seconds, and we're at the 40-yard line. Again, he's looking at the 4 vertical type process because we've got again, a single high. We can't see it, but going to rotate into a single high after the snap. You can see him right here. It's a single high safety. He's going to rotate over to the middle of the field. So again, we're going to try to put players on both sides of him. Doesn't pan out, so he hits the dump off here in the middle. And you can see linebackers clearing out. Nothing. This is what they call a accelerator. And because he's still running with him, hasn't broken that cushion yet, he's going to anticipate that he's not open and go ahead and move his eyes down to his check down right here. Good job. Now kick it in. Now, this is the one where he does a great job getting out of bounds. I think this is Kemp fighting his way, and then puts a nice hit onto the number 4, Walker, and gets him out of bounds and gets the clock stopped. This should have been a touchdown. This is a what's called a smash route, and how that works is you want to hit this receiver right here into this corner of the end zone. How we're going to do that is by having a high-low onto the corner here. He's going to run either a little 5-yard in or a 5-yard hitch. And the corner route is going to come here and then break to the corner. The quarterback is going to make sure that this man doesn't drop into that zone deep. If so, then he's going to drill it right here to this guy. Let's take a look and see how his progression goes. One, two, three. Now he's looking. Now notice the corner he's going to see on his third step. He sees the corner is coming forward. Shoulders are square, coming forward. So Barker knows then that this space is going to be clear into the corner. So what's he do? He drops the ball right exactly where it needed to be. Watch where this ball lands. Ball lands right on the pylon, right at that corner, exactly where you want it. And what happens is Timmons, I don't think you can see it on this view, but on another view, Timmons initially turns the wrong way. He turns inside as he's coming on his corner route. You can't see it here, but on another view I've got, he turns his head here first and then back out. And by that time, he can't find the ball. His body control is out of control and doesn't get there. I believe had he turned the right way the first time, he would have walked right underneath that pass. Live and learn, but that was a beautiful ball by Barker as far as putting it exactly where it needs to be. And here's the, again, going to run a four vertical type concept with that single high up here. Again, we want to put pressure on him. So the receivers, their initial goal is they've got to beat the cushion over them. Got to get past those wallers and create some space so that the ball can be thrown in there. The quarterback has got to get that safety out of the middle of the field and onto one of these hashes. So here's your, that is man Conrad. And notice the drop here is 1, 2. He's looking here. Looking hard down this seam here. This is called the lock seam. He's going to be running down this seam no matter what. Not usually have an option to move off of that. As he's looking, he's bringing that safety off of the hash towards him to open up this other seam on this side. Now he's going to hitch up and throw the ball down the seam. Nice play. Let's take a look at the end zone view, see it a little bit better. So here's your 1, 2. Now look at him here. He's got his eyes right on that safety. Right here. Okay, he's backpedaling towards that seam. Towards that seam now. He stops. Hitches up. And he's going to put the ball right there. And here's your safety now. So you can see he's only 2 yards away from making a play or being able to get there. So has he not look him off and push him to that back pedal towards that seam, and he's not going to be able, he would not be able to throw that ball without it being broken up or Conrad getting completely drilled. But that was a beautiful 4 verticals touchdown pass. So that was the final drive, and I believe that got it in with about 15 seconds remaining. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and hope to do it again as the season progresses and pull some more series, drives, plays that are beneficial that we like.